Let's wave goodbye to all of our interns and waiting. Goodbye. We will see you in several weeks. Let's all give a big thank you to Meredith on the platform. Thank you, Meredith, for sending us out safely. In the gates, here we are at the entrance to the phenomenal, the exotic, the amazing Habari Preserve. No, Justin, no. We talked about this. Nothing good ever happens when a tour group hears that music, okay? Cut it. Yes. No, let's all ensure a safe trip by keeping all arms, legs, feet, toes inside the vehicle as we pass through the gates. There again is the East African crown crane. On the other side, on the driver, passenger side, we have the shoe-billed stork. This is a marabou stork, right directly first, and then past the foliage, past the log, is the shoe-billed stork. Sound by putting their top and bottom bills together, but the shoe-billed stork, which is named that because of its shoe-shaped bill, theirs is so loud it's been mistaken for overhead helicopters. A group of giraffe, they're very tall, they tower over all the other animals, therefore a group of giraffe is called a tower. Native to the Ituri rainforest in Congo. And there he is, not the little one. The little one is a bay diker, one of the smallest species of antelope in the world. And right beyond that is the okapi. Now both are actually very solitary animals. Both are very territorial. Both will mark their territory in different ways. The bay diker, lap sitting is okay, but we cannot have lap standing, okay? We gotta make sure everybody is safe. We don't want anyone joining the okapi. Side at about your 10 o'clock. These are East African bongos. We're heading to Base Camp Ward. This is our Rhino night house. We do have 2 rhinos in here. And at Base Camp Ward, Professor Ron works very closely with the International Rhino Foundation to monitor and protect wild rhino populations. Crash, he got it. Now here is our crash of southern white rhinos. They are the most social of the species of rhinos. They will be in crashes in the wild of up to 15 individuals. Sir, since you answered, we're going to play a game show. It's time to play What Color is That Rhino? Oh, see, that's not white, it's gray, but yeah, see, go with your instinct. Yes, no, you're right. It is clearly a gray animal, but it's called the southern white rhino. So we've been talking about animal communication. We will now talk about human miscommunication. The Afrikaans word for wide was misinterpreted by Western scientists as white. And it was referring to its wide mouth. So rather than admit, hey, we were wrong, we just kept calling a gray animal the white rhino. That's what we do, folks. Now, something that is not white or gray, but brown and smelly is that big old pile of poo. I mention that because that is the rhino's favorite way to communicate. $10,000-pound Stuba can lift 1,000 pounds with his trunk. Sir, how much can you lift with your nose? Probably not. Not that much. I would not encourage it either. But they have somewhere between 40,000 and 100,000 muscles in their trunk. To nurse, they can wave, they can feel, almost like braille. They can actually touch the skin. And we're going through the gate, so everybody keep their hands in. Now the trunks are just so incredible. Grayish one is the male version of the Lola Nyala. The females and the juveniles will maintain that rust color. Speaking of juveniles, this young one is only about 5 or 6 weeks old. So these are pretty amazing animals. Only the males have those amazing horns. The Galapagos tortoise. This is the largest species of tortoise in the world. They can live to be well in excess of 150 years. Second largest species of tortoise in the world. Even though there are several in here together, they're not really social with each other. They're in fact more social with the local birds. They'll extend their long necks and their legs and let the local birds land on them and eat bugs out of the folds of their skin. So the birds get a free meal, they're free of a pest, it's a win-win for everybody.